guys, it's pouring rain. I thought I would do like a little fireside chat. I wish I could have a little fire, but it's pouring rain. I have all this wood out back where they're killing shrubs. I got to keep it down. I don't want the neighbors to, I just want to talk a little bit about something that's kind of frightening. And I'm not a black person, an African American, but you read stories about how people would move into a neighborhood and be harassed. And I can't speak on those things. I'm not an expert. But, I have experienced some of this now. I wanted to show you that all my documents are wet again, the few that I have left. But, over in my other neighborhood, there was a house that burnt next door. They ended up selling it for $8,000. The guys did a lot of work on it. They moved in. These guys were go-getters. They were young guys. They were ambitious. They had a beautiful German Shepherd, and all my neighbors did was call the cops on them. The code enforcer. Shelly sails across the street. She's disgusting. Her house was disgusting. Dan Greco, a superintendent, all my growing up turned on me. He was calling just because they played a little rock music, which was ridiculous because they've had parties here numerous times and nobody said a word. So this is what we have here too. In the Crawfords, horrible people now. They're very deceitful about calling the cops on people. But they ran them out, and they did the same thing to me. They were destroying the foundation, the roof, and this is what's going on. I was glad they were there fixing up an abandoned property because your property values go down. And this is what we have here. We have this house across the street. This one next door with the noise harassment and the threats. This one over here, the one right next to that one, and then the one on the other side here. So this is what's going on. I mean, to me, that's fascism. I mean, only certain people, and then the mayor talks about neighborhood cooperatives, quote unquote, that can get together and refurbish an abandoned house. So what you have to do is you have to get 4 or 5 of your neighbors in on this sort of, that you get permission to refurbish an abandoned house. I mean, what are we harking back to here? You have to get like a little gang of people, which is what these people are. They form like a gang to destroy this house. And I have evidence. I've watched them. I have other evidence, and it was the same in the West End at my other property. These people got together and told me point blank that the property would be condemned. And so, I just want to talk about that and think about it. And I want to do some research on how and historically, I can't believe this is 2021 and this is what has creeping into, with this Trumpism, with this fascism, white supremacy. I mean, I can't even believe it. It's just so vile that that's what these people are deceitfully doing. So I hope you have a good night. Be safe, and it's just something I'm thinking about. So hopefully everything will be okay tonight. It's pouring rain. It's cold. I'm tired. My feet are like blue and swollen and bad. So I'm glad at least to be on a porch tonight. Good night, guys. Be safe.